Oh, just nipped it, just nipped it. Oh, just a little bit more there. Now, how's everyone? How's everyone? Fun day today. Yes, let's put the glasses on. I'm getting blind by the sun. Can you see that in the background? That little box? Right. Today's objective is, because I always, you know what I mean, it's always nice to kind of grow your veg, but I want to cook some of the veg today. Pick it, cook it, but I want to cook it on this. Let me show you what this is. This is an Ooni Fyra 12 wood pellet pizza oven. Now I reached out to Ooni and they very kindly sent over one of their pizza ovens for us to try. So the idea is today, I'm going to take the car up the allotment because hopefully there's a whole load of tomatoes. I mean, there might not be any bloody tomatoes. I want to get some tomatoes and I want to get some garlic. Then I'm going to make a pizza and cook the pizza on this table. Now, I've already, because you had to season it, you know, you had to kind of do all this, kind of bring it up to temperature and everything like that. So what I'll do is, it's all done. I'm going to set it up when we come back, because this whole video relies on the fact that I've got some decent tomatoes to grow. Now I'm hoping it was I think a baby cherry. They're like around it. They're as sweet as hell. What I want to do is pick them. I pick everything, but I'm going to like blitz them up, the tomatoes, reduce them down, make it like a red sauce, then fire up the pizza oven, and so, there's a lot of things can go wrong here. It has, for the last few, July, poured down, absolutely poured down. So this is the first time I can hopefully get in and get it all sorted. Come on, but I'll show you. Let's show you a little bit more. So we've got some dough, and that's been kind of made, sitting there. It's all ready to go. It's getting up to room temperature there now. My son made, can you see his in the light there? My son made a few pizzas. I haven't yet. So all this, and don't think I can't throw a pizza. I'm not going to use a rolling pin, but I'm just going to have to kind of, as best I can. Then we'll light this up with some wood pellets. I kindly sent over some wood pellets as well. There's the machine, and you've got to, it's all about temperature. You've got to get it to the right temperature. It's like, and that's what I love about it. It's playing with fire. You know what I mean? You're working with it all the time. But first we've got tomatoes. Do you think I'm being a little optimistic with getting a big basket? Anyway, let's get in here. So, to be honest, I was thinking of actually bringing up it up here, you know, because you could quite easily, you know, that Fyra 12 pizza oven is like portable. Do you know what I mean? That's the whole beauty of it. You can take it anywhere. My son's clocked his eyes on it as well. Right, there we go. I must admit that putting that little bit of mulch down on them cabbages has seemed to be doing the trick, to be honest. Who would have flunked it? Right. Just having a little kind of peruse, you know what I mean? And not be long before I gotta be perusing. So, tomatoes, come on, let's get into this polytunnel. And you know, look at the chilies, man. Chilies are fantastic, to be honest. They're kind of coming up to me chin, nearly. Oh, there's some tomatoes there, mind you. Look at them orange accordion ones. I mean, look at that size of that thing there. Shirley's. It's these little darlings here that are as sweet as candy, to be honest. And I'm hoping, I think they are the baby cherry ones. Let us pick I'm going to pick everything, but these are the ones I want to cook with. Blitz them up and then reduce the liquid and hopefully get a nice pasta sauce, pizza sauce. I'll be honest, better than I thought. So look at this little crop there, and I've added a few other things. There was some courgettes ready. I mean, we're going through courgettes, there's way too many. I've got some in the compost bins over there, just hundreds of them. few aubergines. What I'm not intending to use all these, but I just wondering if to do some of them orange accordion, and I'm picking a couple. I mean, you can see that one's like oranger more than that one, because I don't want them damaged on the vine or dropping off, you know. They're starting to go, so I can kind of pick them there now. Some of the, not Crimson Crush, I forget what they're called, the Crush variety, like a beef tomato as well. There's some of the, you know, Jesse's Black Trefelian. They're an unusual one, to be honest. Again, I mean, they're certainly ready, but they might, I'm not sure what 100% they end up going, the colour, but I just wanted to pick some for the sake of it. Now, these are the ones I want to make to use a sauce. And I'm going to use all of them. I'm only making one pizza, but that's been a nice variety of tomatoes. And again, you've got the good doers, as Steve used to say, the Shirleys. They just keep on pumping out tomatoes, to be honest. Right, get a little bit of garlic from the hut, because I just want a hint of garlic. And like any good gardener with basil, I bought some from the shop alive, and I've just split it into pots. I'm cheated, and I've got that down home. Right, totally organised. Let's just split. The onions are certainly going ready. I've got a nicer one. There we go. Pull that. I'm leaving it because I need to like plait them, but I'll take that one. And now's the hard. Now I've got to do the hard stuff. This is the easy stuff. So there's the tomatoes. Let's just get this box out of the way. So, colander. I've got me tray. What I'm going to do is kind of do the dough on here outside as well. All very fresco. But it's these little baby cherry tomatoes. Now I don't want to kind of do loads because I'm just doing like a one-off pizza. We are having pizza night again. We've had a pizza night already. Let's just get as many as them. What I think should be down to one. It's not gonna cut the mustard. Right, so I've got me tomatoes, and I think actually there's a couple probably different varieties in there. You know, I was trying to stick to the baby cherry. I'm gonna give it a nice little rinse, and then we'll pop it in the blender. And I'm going to put one clove in there as well. We'll just roughly chop them. Little glug of olive oil, and then we'll start. Right, I've just got it on a nice low heat there. Just going to let it simmer away, reduce that down. I'll season it, I'll put a bit of basil in, but it gives us time now to set up and play fire. Hey! So like I say, we've tried it before, and when I unpacked it, you could just tell the kind of quality, to be honest. I'll tell you a story, because I've always wanted a pizza oven to do exactly this, to have like pizza parties from Fresh Vegetables. The daughter bought us a generic one. I'm not sure, there was no name on it or anything, and it cost a small fortune for her. We could not get that up to temperature. In the end, hairdryer in the back, blowing, you know what I mean? It just wouldn't get the temperature and it wouldn't stay. And then when we looked, the son, engineer, just passed his aerospace man, he knew a thing or two. There was no insulation, nothing, it was just tin. Well, it's not going to keep the heat. Do you know what I mean? Where this thing gets up the temperature and keeps the heat. It's always best as well. We've got like a nice wind to kind of go through. You leave the valve open, take the lid off, and you put, I think I'll set away. You put the pellets in there and a lighter fuel. Let's go and get them. I'll give you a little check. I've got the, oh, wait, man, what a professional. It's changing colour as well. You can see how it's going like a nice deeper colour. All right, just keep that going. So things you need, like I say, this is the wood pellet one, the Fryer, I think Fire 12. So you need wood pellets. These are Ooni's wood pellets, which very kindly sent over. So I've actually ordered a big bag as well. And mind you, again, delivery service is spot on. I got this for the old pizza oven that I had, so I can tell the temperature of the plate, because the plate, that's the whole thing. The plate has to be a certain temperature. This is the lid from the chimney there, you see, but you also use it to scoop out, and this is where the magic happens. So let's get, you don't need many to kind of kick it away, do you know what I mean? Just put a little few there. It's hard to do this, mind you, with with the camera. Let's put the camera here. So basically now, you light this, pop it in, and then you keep feeding that fire. So, of course, without saying, I had to get another little torch, light it up. That's a little fire lighter, that's wax. So I don't use anything that has got like chemicals on it. Right, so we'll just get that, pop it in, switch that off to on, and then you'll see straight away like the smoke's coming. So it's when you've got the wind coming in this way, there's a nice draft with this valve. There's like a flue valve there, that's open, it shoots up there. Keep your lid on. Now I'm going to take it probably about 20 minutes to get this up somewhere temperature where it's ready to cook, which is great for, I can kind of now just potter on and get the stuff ready in there. Right, this is finished. Let me just show you there. Reduced down. So at this moment there is just pepper in there. I haven't even put salt in there. I'm trying to trying to cut out a little bit of salt, as you know. So, but look at that, man. Now I know, we'll just go and check the fire. I know there's like the glitterati of the pizza world. There's certain varieties of pizza you kind of, there's certain varieties of tomatoes are a must. But the chance to use fresh heirloom tomatoes is an opportunity. You've just got to try it. You know what I mean? Get yourself one of these and have a blast, man. Right, let's just have a little look in. Can you see there, down there? So it's a play game. You keep on adding the wood pellets, but you can't overdo it or you'll choke the flame out. So we'll just put you down there. So I'm just gonna, just like a little scoopful there, put them in. Now eventually you could fill that up. Once you've got a big roaring fire, you can fill that up and it'll eventually go down. But I'm just going to keep on adding ever so often a few little scoops. And then come the 20 minutes, we've had about 5 minutes there now. Come the 20 minutes, we'll do a little reading of that. You know, I tell you, can we see anything? There's a little, I don't know if you can see a little hole in there where the flames are. So here is the sauce. Look at that. And I'm not joking, I've just had a little bit. Let's just try. I brought it out just to let it cool down a touch. That's like, it's like a sweet, it's like blended strawberries, man. You wouldn't believe. Baby cherry, man. Get that cool down. I don't want it hot when I put it on the pizza. The fun bit now when I've got to make a bloody pizza. Crikey. So like I mentioned, I just cheat with the basil, and this is shop bought basil, and I do it down there as well, and I just split them. It's just, we use too much, you know what I mean, and it'd be full time just to get this little lot going. So I'll give you a run through of the tools. So there's the dough just sitting there, that's kind of ready there now. This is semolina flour. So I'm just going to put the dough in there, turn it, and hopefully stretch it a little bit. We've got the red sauce that I've just kind of picked today. A little bit of mozzarella, a little bit of basil, and some olive oil just to sprinkle over. Pop it on the plate. A little bit of flour for dusting the peel. Ooni very kindly sent over this peel as well to get it in. Let's go and see what we're doing. Like, have we got a flame in there? Oh, look at that. I've just put some more in. Let's see what the temperature is. Oh, 500. So we're kind of there now. So that's looking lovely, to be honest. The nearer it gets to the front, you see, you can see it's like 190 there. So that's looking lovely. Time to make up. This is the bloody hard bit for us. Right, hands washed. So we made this dough probably yesterday afternoon. We won't just Pop it in there. And just what they say is just, there's actually, I'll just turn you up. There's a junior method called the steering wheel method, where you just turn it like that. That's my method. But the kind of, you say, you can just pull it. You know, this is the thumbnail. Getting a bit cocky with myself. Hey! Right. Let's just get that on there. Not exactly round, but you know. Again, we'll just do the steering wheel method. It looks like a you know, the fancy artisan ones. So yes, that's looking all right. Bit of more semolina just to, so I can get it onto the actual peel. Right, let's build it up. So my sauce, can you see there? It's looking more like a triangle. I'll be able to, on the peel, run it round a little bit and get it a bit more rounder. There we go. A little bit of mozzarella. So we're doing the classic margarita. I could put some pepperoni on because we've got pepperoni in the house, but I'll keep to the basics. And a little bit of basil, a little glug of olive oil. Actually, I've heard people say like they put it on the basil, just helps it. There we go. Did you see that technique, man? Come on. Right, come on then, let's over to the oven. Carry this over. And it's as quick as anything, you know, I'm talking probably about 20 seconds and then turn it round. So we'll just leave it like that. I'll count in my head. 1, 2. We'll see how it's going. And honestly, it takes kind of nothing to get it, you know, like, because you want like this like little burnt black bit. That's probably 20 seconds. I'll turn it round. Oh. Again, in you get. Lid on, another 20 seconds. Check the fire. It's all, I love it, man. Absolutely love this. Just check. Oh, yes. Put a little bit more, just keep it going. I'm only doing the one pizza. This is when you do them, you just keep on topping up. Oh, look at that, man. I left it a bit too long this time. Oops. Oh, man, look at that butter. That's what the semolina does. It kind of, it gives you this lovely crispy base as well. Can you, so I'll just show you in, see what's going on in there. Look at that, man. Honestly, if you don't get yourself a pizza oven this summer and cook your tomatoes like this, man, I cannot help you. I cannot help you. Oh, Joe, just nipped it. Just nipped it. Oh, just a little bit more there. Oh, I just caught that end. Just, that's the new wood I put in. Just a couple of seconds and I think we're done, to be honest. I'll get it over there. Right. That's it. There we go. Do you want to put that down there? Look at that. Yes, I just nicked it there, but that's the kind of colour you're after with this kind of puffiness. Let's just check the base. Is the base? Oh, look at that. Man. Oh. Yes, it might not be round. Oh, look at that. Right. So there's a kind of, if it doesn't slop and bend, do you know what I mean? So fold it. Look at, so the crust is crispy enough to keep the, shut up Toad, just eat the bloody thing. Fresh tomato, man, that, I'll be honest, and I didn't put any salt in it. Lovely. Oh, I'm just gonna eat. Look after yourselves, take good care. Oh, huge thank you to Ooni. I'm getting all carried away. There'll be a link in the description to the website. Honestly, it works so well. I can't kind of thank them enough for sending it over. They've got a whole load of different like range of them, and hopefully I try and get, because they've got bigger ones. You can do 16-inch party pizzas. They've even got an electric one you can do in the winter in the house. Man, look after yourselves, take good care.